And let's see. Come on, YouTube.
I know. So I'm saying I'm praying for you.
Yeah. We're just doing the regular, waiting for YouTube to catch up.
Yeah.
Hello, we're not even scrolling yet. What is happening?
No.
See, this is the bullshit. Miss Minutes be holding grudges out here. Hello. Okay, well, according to StreamYard, folks, it says that we're live. I don't know what the YouTube is doing. Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. It just took you forever. Thanks.
I'm sitting there like, are you sure? Like,
Goodness gracious.
Okay, all right.
Seriously, right. The things we be having to go through for these streams, man. Anyway, hello, folks. Good evening. Welcome back to the show. It has been a week or so since we've been around, and yeah, you know, adulting doesn't stop for the streams, and life in general really doesn't stop for the streams, and sometimes we be having a life and having to adult, so we need to take breaks. But here we are, Fallout, episode 2, and again, we're still loving this show. I think I've gone back and watched the whole thing at least 3 times already.
It makes me sad.
Our rewatching for our streams now. Yeah, because we got what, like a whole nother year and a half.
More than that, because they just started writing too.
Have they even greenlit? Okay, they just started it.
They greenlit it. I think maybe a week after, just to make sure, but they just started, so we have no idea.
Oh,
and then there's new Fallout. There's no new Fallout game, so we're just really. I'm just like,
everybody. Excuse me. Everybody's just sitting back.
I'm just watching other people watch it. At this point, watching other people watch it, watching other people be confused, and being like, listening to these theories that don't make no sense.
None,
some of these, these TikTok theories, like y'all are stupid.
See, this is why I say off them TikTok streets. Okay, I got my own tinfoil enough to work.
Like, it makes no sense.
I can't.
What if Moldaver?
Hey, Michelle.
Like, no, they are no.
What if Moldaver? What? Ain't she dead? Unless she has a clone.
Like, what if that was his actual daughter? Really?
How? Like, did they see where they were like the same age and the same time in the past when they were both adulting at the same company? How would she be his daughter?
I just went into the comments and be like, y'all are stupid. This might get flagged for bullying, but y'all are stupid.
I mean, look, I am all for the tinfoil.
Hello, Michelle.
But make it make sense. The tinfoil has to
make sense.
Fit.
There has to be questions that have no answers. Okay? Don't be tinfoil and dumb shit.
Seriously.
Get out of here. Go home.
Well, David is not his child. Come on now.
Go home, you're drunk. Go home, you're drunk.
I don't even know if drunk is the word. Goodness gracious. So, anywho's, and what did you think of this episode?
I hollered. This is the episode I really laughed out
throughout the whole thing.
I laughed.
There were
out loud.
So many different times.
I laughed out loud because Maxi Poo was Maxi Pooing in this episode as he should. He did exactly what he needed to do. As he should. Because that's what you got.
You know what?
Who you talking
to? That is
a
line. Wait, let me find it. That is the line that I wrote. Like, you know what? He get on my nerves, but he was not wrong for what he did. Remy, you fucking deserved it, bro. You came out here being a disrespectful ass cunt.
Who are you talking to? That's the real question.
Throwing a damn cod piece at this man.
That's why you
talk about cleanness. Ew, you nasty.
Yeah. But I did enjoy seeing a little bit of the Enclave.
Here's a question. I got a question about that. Is the Enclave the same as the Institute?
No.
Or are they different? Okay. Okay. Because the Institute comes into play a little bit in Fallout Shelter, but the Enclave was new to me. That's not a thing that they mentioned in Fallout.
By the time that Fallout 4 and the Fallout Shelter stuff happens, I think the Enclave is destroyed. There's no more Enclave, I think. If I'm remembering correctly.
That makes sense.
Got destroyed in either 2 or 3. I want to say Fallout 2. But yeah, so
at some point in time, I'll get around to playing those games.
I have them. They're right there. But I know I can't start them. So I have, like, I was really excited to see a little bit of the Enclave.
That you reopened.
A little bit of the like the scientists, and getting to see a puppy, because everyone keeps calling this puppy dog meat. This is not dog meat. Don't get me wrong. I love this dog, but this is not dog meat. Okay. Dog meat is strictly in Fallout 4. Right. This is CX404, I think.
CX404, yes.
You call him CX, you can call him 4.
I call him Puppy Dog because he is the goodest boy.
It was just so cute how they were like, well, not cute how they were like, kill everything under 10. That's not cute. But how he was like, he's under 10, not today.
He was like, you know what? Not today. I'm look at the cute eyes. I'm not. You're not going to the incinerator today, buddy.
Yeah, I was like, yikes. I wasn't ready for that. I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what is that?
That's crazy. But they branded them as like right after they came out of incubation, right?
Right? Yes. Like I can't.
Goodness.
I can't.
That made me squirm so bad when I saw that. Every time I look at it.
But I did applaud them for having very, very accurate sentinels, because those little machine gun standees, they don't hit nobody in the game. You can
please remain calm.
You can be.
I'm supposed to remain calm.
You can, because they're not going to hit you. Their aim is so off. You don't even need to do that.
You know what? And that's another thing that I really noticed. Rewatching this episode and getting into it is the way they have created the wasteland and brought it to life is literally just pulled out of the game and put on our screens. Like they did such a good job.
That's why it works. That's why it works. Because it's just like the game. That's what everybody wants. Everybody
they took the blueprint and they made the blueprint. They didn't do a whole lot of extra. They added in some of their own little bit personal touches, but they kept true to the structure of the game, and I like that. I
don't even see any personal touches. Most of it is from almost all of it is from the game.
Fair enough. Yeah,
I'm like I don't. I'm like even down to the teeth.
And all of it works, and all of it works so well.
So I was really happy to see the scientist and see just what he's doing. But let me say something. When he stuck that thing in the back of his head. No,
ma'am. No, you know what? And this is how we knew it was going to be serious, though, because he had to psych himself up.
He drank
to take that shot.
So
man was sitting there getting drunk.
What's the foot thing to like help him solder the coming?
That's what I think. That's what I think. I think that whole face head thing that he had on, I think that's what it was connected to, and it was meant to not only help like stabilize and keep his head still enough, but also to help cauterize it after he pulled it out.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, once he hit that switch, he was shaking for a good little while.
I don't mind it
before pulling it out. I'm not a fan of needles, and that one was a really big one going into a very, very sensitive area. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. But yes, our goodest boy was saved, and he was getting his own personal training, and we see he is very, very loyal to our good scientist.
Absolutely,
because another scientist came in there being nosy as shit. First of all, don't just walk up in my lab, okay? Ring the bell first, knock, and then I'll come get you. Rolling in, being nosy, and then saw stuff and didn't even try to give Mans a couple seconds to explain what was going on. Immediately hit the alarm, and then you have to get dead. I don't blame. Like I said, he's the goodest boy. You pushed his master down.
It's a big bag of that's what you get.
To yourself and minded your business.
I think on the way out, you were like you got to see like somebody walking by with the gurney. On that gurney, you got to see a super mutant hand. So that super mutant hand was sticking out of that damn.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, dark hand. That's what I was wondering. Is that what that is?
Yes, that was a super mutant.
Okay.
Because the Enclave was like,
interesting.
What's the word? Experimenting with the FEV virus trying to make a better version of a human, and it's superhumans. Not it.
The more they keep trying to do these things, like, can science, y'all just stop?
Nah,
just because you can don't mean you should, man. Stop.
They have nothing else to do, and they're gonna push it to the limit. Yum. But I thought that was really cute that they showed that little super mutant hand because everybody wanted to see super mutants. I don't.
It's in the works.
I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they would do for season 2. I don't know.
Hey, Casey.
Hey.
I am not sure. I don't know. I think whatever they decide to do, though, I'm going to be watching.
Oh yeah, definitely going to be watching. Because they could flip everything on its head and just leave these characters, and we never see them.
Yeah, like they don't have to continue these stories. I mean, I hope they do, but they definitely don't have to. The world is that expansive. Yeah, they definitely don't have to. They could give us a whole. They could make it an anthology. It could be a whole different set of circumstances next season.
But yeah, but once we leave like the safety of the Enclave and he just run out with his little puppy and they escape, we get to jump in to see Lucy.
Back to Lucy Lou.
I don't know what possessed her to give this man her water.
Bro, this dude. Mans is walking around with like the dirtiest loincloth ever.
In the desert, talking about some of the filter. If I put sand in the filter, all I was getting was sand. Yeah.
Well, have you tried using water? I can't blame her for that because the way you talking, sir, I have to believe that maybe you don't know that you're supposed to use water and not sand. And you know that's not going to work. So why would you even keep doing such a futile task?
And I'm confused as to why she left with like one bottle of water.
That's what I was wondering too. How do you not have like 3 or 4 in that bag of yours? Did you think you was just gonna go skip down the block for 3 or 4 blocks and find your dad and come back?
That bag was empty. It had deviled eggs and water.
I don't understand.
But he did give her directions, so I'm not mad at it. He gave her directions to Philly with an F.
Yep, Philly with an F, the hood, basically. Because I mean, if Philly low key, there's parts of Philly you could say is the hood now. No, this is the hood. This shit looks worse than freaking Bartertown and Thunderdome. You got to do a lot if you look worse than Bartertown. Freaking nuts. But yeah, I like how he tried to tell her that, well, a lot of my family died over there, so no, I just stay over here. Like, you could stay here too. Just, oh no, but like, look, I'm probably gonna die soon anyway. You won't even have to put up with me for that long. Sir, nobody wants your dirty tidy-whitey loincloth, okay? Nobody wants that. Ew.
It's a firm no thank you.
You don't drink all my water too? Ew.
No, thank you.
Right, you can stay here and play with your sand and your water filter that is not going to filter sand.
I'm just wondering how he's living.
Because there can't be anything in that house to eat.
Like, sir, like where's your beverages? Not even just water.
Seriously,
like, anything.
Like, where is anything? Why are you there?
I can see you eating random stuff, but if you ain't got no water, you're not gonna make it.
Exactly. And he says he doesn't go to Philly, even though it's literally like right there down the block.
Right there.
So how are you surviving out here in the wasteland without any liquids? It don't make sense.
Horribly. But she's just like trying to do her best to be a nice person. She's very inquisitive. She's very curious. She's very wow. And she's just making her little way on the Philly. And then we bounce again to Maxi Poo, who's with the stupidest man ever. And he wants to immediately, leave, get off the freaking helicopter because he's bored. He wants to shoot stuff.
So I want to go shoot something.
Sir.
Remy, you want a mission. If you don't sit your dumb ass down.
Like, sir, okay.
Right. What is
so they leave the safety of the plane away from where they need to be, just so he can walk in the freaking the forest, which I mean is very coincidental because it's the same place. Because when Lucy left the village thingy, left that dude, and was on her way there. She stopped, and she woke up, and the scientist was there, and the scientist was like,
and honestly, you know what? Again, this is kudos to this scientist, because I think he literally sat down and just because he saw this little girl out here, he recognizes the vault suit. Yep. She ain't fucking ready. It's midnight. You ain't supposed to be making yourself a target with no fire. Nope. So he sat there with the puppy dog, the goodest boy ever, and stood guard until she woke up. I don't remember why she woke up. I don't think the dog bothered her or anything. I think she just jumped out of her sleep. And lo and behold, she was about to get got because homie jumped up and caught that big ass rad roach that was lurking in the shadows waiting to pounce. And he was like, "Are you sure you don't want to go back to your vault? Like you ain't built foul here.
Yeah, you shouldn't be out here.
You should go home. Like immediately." And once she was awake and alert, and he saw that she was basically gonna, get up and start her day moving about and whatnot, that's when he left. He literally just stopped and saw this little girl by herself. And I know she's a woman. I'm saying little girl because just of the innocence of it all. And he decided to stand guard.
I did too. I felt like
nobody else would have done that. Yeah,
I felt like he noticed her. He noticed her vault number and went, "Huh."
He probably also saw her face because we will find out later. He recognized her off rip.
I was like,
because he says her name and she never told him what her name was. So he knows exactly. It makes
me think that they're keeping more tabs on them than they think they are.
Than they think, yeah.
Than putting them in the system.
More than even everyone that's cycled from Vault 32 or 31 to be overseers. Even they don't know the level of surveillance that they're under.
No.
Which is nuts. So yeah. That first of all, the rad roach. Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like everyone. It makes me think. Like,
well, her mom was connected with Moldaver. What the hell was her name? Moldaver? Is that her name?
No, but here's the thing.
I always call her Sexy Kid because I still think of her from the TV show.
They said that she was from the vaults. It's not helping me to not think that she was maybe from someplace else. It's not helping me. I haven't. Yes, not like she could be from the Enclave. She could have been like something, anything. Like I don't like that the scientists knew all the information.
Was she a rescue? Maybe.
I don't know.
Remember later on the vault that we're not going to get into right now, but the one that's coming up where there is one that takes in outsiders. Do you think already that's a possibility?
No, I feel like there's something with that scientist knowing so much because. Now I got to think about it because I never really thought about him. How did he know that was her?
How did he know? Yeah. Well,
because you only had
maybe he knew her mom also, because the goal is to get the chip to Moldaver, and we know Moldaver and her mama were very close.
Because I assumed that the scientist was frozen, like Moldaver.
That's what I think too. So there's inner workings that they did not touch completely on, but the connections are clear in the dialogue. Yeah, the connections are clear as to why he knows who she is. Because like Moldaver said, she looks just like her mom.
I think it's more the dad, since everybody was frozen, then everybody was there before, except for the mom. Apparently, the mom came from the vaults directly. So I'm wondering what was mom's last name.
I don't know.
I'm thinking, but hey
Corinne.
So I had to backtrack to talk about the conversation between Lucy and the scientist, because then the scientist was already there before Titus and Maxie got there.
Yeah.
So he was there sitting there chilling,
and
he realized
did the right thing.
He was like,
when Puppy Dog came out with the hand, and he turned around and he heard the little Yahweh bear, he was like, "Oh no, okay,
I gotta go
tiptoe over here
He's like, we got.
And luckily, because he knows how to read the room, he got out of there. Because just a few minutes later, Titus and Maximus started walking up.
Mm-hmm.
And because Remy is an idiot, he sends this boy in here first, no armor, barely with the shaky hands of the gun, and you send him into the cave first, bruh.
Next
now
to the
you're just
toxic
being,
barrels.
now you're being an extra dick.
Mm-hmm. And that's why he got.
You've already been messing with him.
That's why he got, and that's why he got
also,
that ass 8.
I don't know how Yaojue's function in Fallout itself, but in Fallout Shelter, their skins are very valuable. So what was going on with this one? What did it get into to where it had all them boils? And
it was just an irradiated Yaogui.
Is that just okay?
Yeah, it's just an irradiated Yaogui. Those are the ones, like, if you ever play Fallout 4 and you see them by their name would be a star.
Okay.
That means you better pull out the big guns.
Right.
And they got good loot.
Okay.
So it was just an irradiated Yaogui. Okay. That's all it was.
Cool.
And he just got the drop on him because he wasn't paying attention. He was being an asshole.
Because he was stupid, right? Because he was being an asshole. Like, dude, if you would have actually just been doing your job and running that like your training says you're supposed to, both of you would have been fine. Mm-hmm. But because you wanted to be an idiot, the thing ended up getting the drop on you because it was sneaking up behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't recover quick enough. And then you go, oh, help me. And then when the shit is all over, you want to talk shit to this man while asking him for the medical kit.
Like, it's your fault that I'm here. Is it? Is it my fault?
This is your fault. Do you know what they do to you squires that don't do your jobs? Well, I was on the ship trying to make sure that we didn't stop anywhere.
Look, enlighten me as I sit down.
I was trying to get the mission done. So as soon as I saw that look on Maximus's face, I was like, okay, me and him are on the same page for the first time since he's been on the screen.
It's time for me to
say, I agree. You deserved it, Remy. You deserved it. And for anyone listening that doesn't understand why I'm calling Titus Remy, it's because Michael Rappaport, he played Remy in Higher Learning, and that was like one of his breakout roles back in the 90s.
Surprise.
Go check it out if you've never seen it. It's a good movie.
Don't check it out if you're very sensitive.
Oh yeah, if you're overly sensitive, trigger warnings. Don't don't that has like all of the triggers. Don't watch it if you're super sensitive, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, exactly. He was ridiculous, dumb, and way too cocky.
And that's why he got. And I was just I laughed so hard.
I laughed. Exactly. I laughed and applauded. I said, you know what, Maximus? I see you on that, bro. I see you on that.
For somebody,
you know, you go back and you tell them to call me if you need a witness. I got you. He didn't do shit.
You're talking a lot of shit.
He was over there minding his business. Remy was the one fucking up.
That's what you get. That is what you get.
And that's what the hell you get, Remy.
So he just waited for him to die and then snatched that suit as he should.
That suit. Yep.
As he should.
Because why would you leave valuable resources just laying about? No.
Oh, you definitely can. Like, you can't discard that suit for 2 seconds. Although that was the joy of my life in the wasteland, finding suits. Because then you had to figure out how to get it back home, and you had to mark it. If you didn't have a companion that could fit in a suit, then you really had to like finagle some stuff. So
yeah, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to finagle with them in Fallout Shelter, thank goodness.
Oh yeah, for us, because we had to deal with actual like weight carrying and distance. Like, where's your camp? You can't fast travel if you're full, which was the bane of my existence. So I was running around everywhere because I'm always encumbered. Bitch, I'm gonna grab it.
Because you gotta pick up everything. You never know when you're gonna need
that toothbrush. Got it. That pick.
Yep.
Got it.
That little stick over there by the rock. Yep. Them too.
Got it.
And the rock.
This empty bottle. Got it. Yeah.
You never know what's gonna come up on the mission list.
I'm gonna use everything, all of it.
Yep.
Scrapping it all. Give me my parts. Yep. Give me my pieces.
I mean, at the very least, I could throw it in ammo for the junk gun.
Exactly. So,
which I was so happy that they had the junk gun on the wall when we get to Barter Town.
Listen, after it was used the first time, I'm pretty sure he had to have sold that thing.
Oh, highly
listen, don't judge me. Okay. Don't judge. Yes.
That's why I was going through inventory.
Yes, because I pick up everything.
Yep.
And I'm like,
yep.
Really
got to make sure to organize.
What can I use this for? Is this crafting a material? It's not. So can I sell it? Oh, I can sell anything.
Can I sell it? Okay.
Sell it,
cool.
Sell it.
Get me to the marketplace. Yep.
Yes, that's the reason.
Because I'm either going to find a function for it or I'm going to need the money from it. Yep.
I'm trying to get everything.
Everything. Stop wasting stuff, Casey. Don't do that.
But that's literally stemming from Fallout, because that's how because Fallout 4 is my first Fallout. So I didn't understand that you can use everything. And when I realized that you literally can use everything, I picked it all up. Yep. If I walked by and I was like, click, 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 I was just smashing the button. That's it. Just smashing the button, walking around in circles, picking everything up. So yes,
that's it's like the few times I've played Skyrim. Yeah, I don't leave anything. No.
I be selling stuff. There's some like clothes is my problem in Baldur's Gate, because you can like switch outfits and stuff. And they're relaxing, like they're camp outfits you can swap around. And then I accidentally sold my camp outfit because I wasn't paying attention. And so when in my important cutscenes, I was in my underwear, so all you saw was ass cheeks.
Selling stuff for bottle caps. Yep.
Come on. Absolutely. I would go right to a vendor.
All about them caps. And
so
stop having people walk around with their ass out.
I don't think you understand. Like, we were in the middle of a fight, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you woke up, it's a fight," and then my ass is out, and I was like, "I can't put no pants on." Oh, my ass is just gonna be out.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the state that we're in.
My ass was out for like maybe 12 videos until I figured out how to get some clothes, because every clothing I picked up, it wasn't an option for that size.
No pants.
Nope. Everything was like used and old, and I had to get special new ones when I got to the city. So I was like naked until I got to the city.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
But yeah, so when they got to the city and they had all this, like, poor little, she was so amazed. She was like, wow, look at all these people.
She put the wonder on her face, and her trying to be nice and personable, and people just walking past her like,
you gotta think about it.
Why are you
They've
talking
been
to me?
telling her since she was born that their job is to populate the earth or to populate America, because there's nobody left. And they get out here and she sees all these people, and she sees all these people making it work with what they got. And she's just like,
yo, the look on her face when she finally got into the shop, and the lady was looking at her, was like, wait, you're from a damn vault. Yo, I thought you motherfuckers was all dead.
Listen.
She's looking at her like she's straight out of a freaking museum. And then they get to talking, and she starts saying, well, everybody should care about the mission of the vault. And that right there is what flipped the script. And she was like, what the fuck you mean? What mission? We're gonna save America. I care? Bitch, look around. When the hell you gonna start? Like, you see us here, right? Like, you see me? I see you.
We've been out here drinking water.
We've been out here drinking radiated water, building up our antibodies, breathing in this poisonous air. Who's saving? And she had no words for that. And that is one thing that I appreciate about her character, because she isn't overly naive. She's new, but she's not overly naive. Once she receives the information and she reads the room and takes it in, she course corrects. And she moves on, just like she said. Look, okie dokie. She'll take in what needs to be taken in, and then she will course correct and move and go on about her day. And I really like that little quality about her.
And then she runs into the doctor for the second time, and he was like, "Girl, you still out here?"
He was looking surprised, like, "Didn't I tell you to fucking go home?"
I'm confused.
It's like she's Shia LaBeouf in freaking iRobot. Stop cussing and go home. What are you still doing out here?
What? Why? Why? She was like, well, I have to find my dad. And he was like, listen, Lucy from Vault 4 or from Vault 33, like Lucy from Vault 33, you got to go back home, okay? What?
You're not built for this.
Like, I understand that, you're all about the golden rule and working really hard. And she's like,
nobody else is. It's just you.
What? He's like, yeah. But you got to go, honey. You got to go back. This world is not for you. If you don't change, you're not going to make it. you're not going to make it. Okay.
Learn to adapt.
Like, and while they're having this great fun conversation, the shopkeeper comes out and they're just conversing with each other. We got our dude Coop.
And they come my boy.
The ghoul, like, so your name is Wilzik?
In the chat, like,
is you the Dr. Wilzik?
Because it so happens I'm looking for a doctor, and wow, his description looked kind of like you.
I'm just saying, wow.
You want to call Winky Dink?
I know, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. And before this lady could really even like say anything, she was like, I promised him was it safe was it not safe travels, what is it called? It's something protection on his travels. I can't remember exactly what it's called.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And we got to get him. Yes, we got to get him going, and I got to have him there in all in one piece. And he blew the foot off.
Yo, the way that shit happened so quickly.
Okay.
I was stuck. Every time I see it, it's still the same reaction, because even though I know it's coming, it
was so quick.
The explosive, right? It's just boom in your face.
Whole foot gone.
And oof.
It's like
whole foot gone.
It's like that Face Off movie with Nicolas Cage. He was like, face.
Yeah.
His foot was off. That's what happened. His foot was off. It was gone.
His foot was gone, evaporated.
And then the lady is like, we got 1,000 caps for the person who kills him.
But you ain't getting paid if I end up killing them myself.
And then the shootout starts. And let me tell you something. The way they did their version of VATS, did they have VATS in the shelter, Fallout shelter?
VATS? No, I don't think so.
Okay. So when you're shooting, it's like a slow motion where you can aim and it gives you the percentage saying, if I wanted to shoot somebody,
yeah.
It would be like 6%.
It'll show like which one of your traits will help the best and give you like the most powerful hit. Yeah,
not quite in the games. In the games, it's just like percentages. They be making ammo out of everything. You're correct. So it's just like percentages, like saying from the angle that you're sitting at with this gun, you could either get like 6% in the arm, 75% in the head, 90% in the leg, and you can just choose which one you want to aim at, or you can just like pick however many shots you want to use, all of your shots in or all of your bullets in your gun, or just a few of them. You can just like boop, 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 and it'll automatically shoot. They were doing that with the slow motion, and it was so cool how they didn't make it video gamey, where they made it look like this is VATS.
Yeah, they didn't make it first person shooter. Yeah,
they just did it. Even the shots were still kind of first person. They didn't frame it in a way like. Did you ever see Doom, the movie with Rock?
That's exactly what I was about to say. They didn't do what Doom did. That is exactly what I was thinking.
That shit.
Yep.
Where it was like a HUD and you like you didn't get to do all that. So they made it VATS without specifically labeling it and calling it VATS. And that was really cool that they took advantage of the slow motion. And listen, things were chunky. People were getting shot and chunks were chunky.
Super chunky, bro. That gun that he was using?
Chunking.
Like, bro, what was your ammo?
Listen, I was asking that too.
He was blowing literal holes, like not little bullets, no, huge holes. Man's foot disintegrated when he shot at it. When he hit other people, they were going through walls. What the fuck are you shooting out of that gun, bro?
Elephant. What's it called? What's it called?
Like miniature elephants?
Like miniature elephant bullets, like the 51s. He must have been shooting 51s because it didn't make no sense. Because he was like
something, yeah. He was knocking them down.
And that my favorite line that out of the entire show that I still say randomly. I say randomly multiple times a day for the tomatoes. When after he was doing the shootout, he went ahead and grabbed some caps.
Man, he settled up. Here you go. Thank you for sharing your tomatoes with me. I appreciate that. I needed that extra boost because when he grabbed those tomatoes, mind you, like 20 bullets flew quickly into his back. And because before he sat down behind that little stand.
Bullets don't really have the effect that they do on regular people. So he was just eating these bullets while he was eating these tomatoes. And that whole entire scene, he said that he added that in there. In an interview, he said that They just wanted him to go by and say something witty. And he was like, give me a handful of caps. And they were like, what? And he was like, give me a handful of caps. And so they gave him a handful of caps. And when he did that, he ran the line, he ran the scene, he threw the caps up and was like, full of tomatoes. And he's like, because you got to think about it. He's doing his job as a bounty hunter, but he doesn't steal. You know what I'm saying? He's just doing his job. So of course he's going to pay for what he's eating. And they liked that. And he said, yeah, they kept it in. I didn't know if they would, but they liked it.
Yeah, that's clever. I like that.
That's pretty cool.
That just makes the line even that much better.
So I just randomly be in the kitchen for the tomatoes because I'm a toddler, and all it takes is a good saying to have me repeating it forever.
Yep.
Forever. So while they were out there fighting, Lucy and the shopkeeper were having a conversation because he shot her in the thigh meat, and she was like, well, shit, I can't do much of nothing. So here's the deal. Let me get you a foot, right? And when I get you this foot, right, this vault dweller can take you to the rendezvous point because, you know, we got to get you there.
No. It was his idea. It was his idea for her to take him.
Yes, because
not the lady.
Because she was like, I don't know if she can do it. And he was like, well, listen, who else is 1, 2, 3, 4?
Can you trust anybody else here? And then she thought about it. She was like, oh, shit.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's her and Barb.
Mm-hmm.
It's you and Barb.
Hold on. See, and here's a question. Before all of this, let's say everything went well. Who was supposed to be his escort? Because the two of them don't look like they can be crossing the wasteland at all for no amount of time.
That is a very good question.
Who was supposed to be the contact?
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Because I know baby girl was not trying to go out of there like, can you stop yelling at me? I'm trying to eat my beans, but you want me to go search. You know what? Never mind. Fine.
Barb just wanted to sit down.
Barb just wanted to chill. She just wanted to enjoy her beans and sit there and mind her business. So I know she wasn't going.
So Maximus, did he arrive before they put the foot on or after they put the foot on?
After.
Okay. I can't remember.
Because,
I know he was there.
And also, let's talk about the damn foot.
No.
I feel like they would have been better off just
wrapping it,
putting some hot coals up to that. You know, cut the bleeding off, wrap it up, and let him hobble through the wasteland. You put a damn shredder on this man's foot and expected it to be okay. Why do you even have one little piece of foot?
Girl, give him a stick.
Who did you think was going to be using that?
Give him a stick.
Bruh. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, no.
I don't get it. Yes, he respects the struggle. He is not a thief.
I don't understand why she wasn't just like, you know what? Like you said, cauterize the end, wrap it up. We're going to fold this thing up. Because he would have made it farther as him trying to like use it. Exactly. Yuck.
Like that was nuts. That was ridiculous. Yuck. How they did that. Ugh.
Yuck. But then Maxie showed up in his power armor that he does not know how to use because he stole it.
And all that time that he had playing around with the thing. And also, actually, hold on, wait. Sidebar. We did skip that little part with him in her playing with his new toy.
Oh, the chicken fucker.
Yes. First of all, Maximus, I need you to find out what is actually going on in situations before you start doing shit. Because you come to this situation and you think you're doing the right thing, but then lo and behold, the guy that gets away talking about, you know, I'm used to people discriminating against me because of my research. What fucking research is you doing with your dick in a chicken?
How do you even do that?
Sir.
That was my question. How? How? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
Even in the wasteland, at the end of the damn world, in the middle of the apocalypse, a dude will still stick his dick in anything. Come on.
It don't make no sense.
Just ew.
Yes, and I think that's the reason why I like Max, because he's just like him and Lucy are so much alike, but they're on opposite spectrums. But Max is what happens when you're out in the world and you're sheltered, and Lucy is what happens when you're sheltered away from everybody else in the world. Yeah. So she's a little glass half full, he's a little glass half empty, and his glass as half empty is like the crazy.
Did they put it on while they were? Yeah, that's right. Because he told her to take the doc inside and like watch him while he handles the ghoul. You're right.
Yeah, so I'm just like, when he got there with his suit, like, granted he was flying around and stuff, but I understand why he doesn't know and didn't know about the suit, because they don't want you to know that. He was a what's it called? He was an initiate. What's it called?
Squire.
No, before that, it was an aspirant. He was just here to learn what to grab. So I don't even know when you technically started learning about the suit and how to repair it. I guess when you were like training to be a squire before you were picked, because it seemed to me like they got that mission and all of a sudden they needed a bunch of people who were expendable. They were like, listen, we need a bunch of expendable people. Get that one. Let's go.
Yep.
I feel like
actually, you know what? Now that you say it like that, when you say get people that are expendable for this mission, how much you want to bet Remy's ass was also on the expendable list?
I think so.
Because this can't be the first time he was out here fucking up. It can't be.
Nope.
So they put you, which also kind of sucks, because if the squire that he was supposed to have would have gone, if Rena would have actually been the squire, then she would have been killed for nothing. And I think she would have actually been made a good squire before she sabotaged herself. But
the parts of the class was to recognize what to pick up. It wasn't anything about what was on the power.
Yeah.
Armor. It was how to recognize what things to pick up, which is what squires technically were supposed to be doing. Squires and
which is why they have to carry that big ass bag.
Yeah, they have to carry all the stuff that they collect.
Which is absurd. Why don't they have any type of like light power armor to manage with that thing? Like, whose idea was it to even make the bag that damn big? It's bigger than even them with the damn suit on. What the fuck? Ridiculous. What are we walking around with Mary Poppins level golf bag for?
Ridiculous. It's
the absurdity. The absurdity.
Yeah, so I'm like, I understand why he didn't know much about the suit, but I also get, like, before when we saw him interfere with the chicken fucker, he's going to jump in first and figure it out later. And unfortunately, he was fighting somebody.
And that's going to be a trend that he keeps. Yep, that's going to be a trend that he keeps on throughout the rest of the season.
I think if it wasn't the ghoul and it was just a random raider or somebody else, he would have gotten the leg up.
Oh, easily. But this is Coop. Though yeah, Coop been around for a couple centuries now, so he knows. Matter of fact, he probably seen the blueprints for when these things were being made.
Listen.
So yeah, he knows all of the weaknesses. He knows all the secrets.
I can't be mad because in the game,
big enough to carry back the microwave. You're right.
Encumbered. My companion. This is the reason why I didn't take dog meat as a companion, because I needed my companion to fit in the power armor, so it could double your carry weight.
So exactly. Yep.
So not only was I in power armor and could carry 500 pounds, you're in power armor and can carry 500 pounds. So here, hold this. Because a fat man is like 60 pounds. Girl, hold this fat man.
Yeah, in Fallout Shelter, you don't have to worry about weight, but you do have to worry about storage. Because, you know, like I say, I pick up everything too, all the different types of cloths, whatever little junk pieces that they can formulate into. There's different rooms for weapon making, clothes making, and something else. I can't remember what the third one is, but all of those rooms, that's where you use all those materials that you find in the wasteland. But even with that, it still takes up so much storage. So you keep having to build more and more storage rooms, but they only let you get so many, which really sucks. I wish they would update Fallout Shelter a little bit, because just 200 people is not enough.
That's why you got to go to the actual Fallout 4 or Fallout 76, where you can just build. And Fallout 4, their what's it called? Their building system was so broken that you could have a house, like you could have something that's built like a straight up and then have a house sitting on top of that. So I would just build an entryway with stairs going up, and then my first floor would be here, my second floor would be here, and then I would have it.
That's like great defense.
Out. I just wanted some place to store and have my people up, because them raiders would come through and whoever would attack the village. But now you can't attack nobody, because when you attack at night, they upstairs in their bed. They upstairs in their bed. Okay. Yeah. And it's locked. Attack now. Yeah. I scrap everything. So all you see is this little stick and my house and my stuff up in the air. Go ahead. And I have turrets all around the edge. Go right ahead. And they're rocket ones.
I dare you.
Play with it.
Please.
Hey, JD.
Oh, what's up, bruv?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not mad. But eventually he got that thing snapped and was like, Yep.
But Coop hit him one good time with just one swipe to the right hose, and he could barely stand up. And that's why he said, here's some advice, son. Read the manual. Read the manual. Because he bests him in that suit every time. Every time, it seems.
All day, every
We're
day.
doing okay. But we've been adulting today, so
I tried not to. I didn't want to. I mean, I didn't go to work, but I have to go to work tomorrow in this trash.
Same.
14 years to retirement. I'm already counting down.
Days, boy.
It don't matter.
You got to. You got to keep yourself goal oriented. It's something you got to look forward to.
But once he hit that little pole, he lost control of the power armor. He just went flying into the air. It was real funny.
Yeah,
because
and then he looped him with the pickup truck, the tow truck hook, and just spun him. That was cartoon level silly fun, and I loved how simple that was. All you could do was listen to him yell, soaring through the air, crashing through another building.
Yes, that's why I work where I work. That's why I will never leave. They can't fire me because too much paperwork. Yeah. At this point, I'm fully in this bitch.
Say what you will. Yeah, say what you will about the government. A lot of times when it comes to certain positions, though,
yeah. Listen, that's why I be counting down.
Yeah, okay, and the healthcare is kind of unmatched.
It is, especially for the state level for Ohio, especially. Yeah.
Yeah. Ohio, actually, we do pretty good with our leaders, I'll say, that put these rules in place. They actually do pretty good.
Federal still sucks, but state level, we have good insurance and stuff like that.
So yeah, federal and county.
I just don't want to leave my house, and I have a position where I have to leave my house because they don't care about having us not leave our house. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right.
But after all of that, after he flew away into the air and crash landed, everybody was gone. Ghoul turned around.
Everybody was gone. And Coop.
He stabbed the dog, so the dog was there.
He did stab the doggy, so the dog was still there. So he, of course, had to bite it because the dog is not dead, but he was injured. He goes, gets stem pack, injections, pup jumps up right quick. Okay.
As you should.
Hold on, wait, where my boy at? So you know what? You're right. Let's go find your boy. Where is he at?
Exactly.
Because you know he's going to be able to track his master very easily.
Yes.
So they are out on the journey. And from there, I think, is where we pan back to catch up to Lucy and the doc. And
you see the blood coming from this man's foot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why you didn't just cauterize the wound and wrap it. Because for how skip along McGee they were actually making pretty good time. By the time I got up there, it only 20 more miles to go. And I don't know if you guys have ever walked multiple miles, but that's maybe a few hours travel if you keep a steady pace. That wouldn't have been hard to do. However, with that foot, that was like old girl said, you will be lucky to make it to breakfast.
I see exactly why he did what he did.
That was a fair assessment
with his plan B.
Yeah, because who wants to be in that much pain, all that struggle, and he's probably not going to make it anyway. No, I think he does the smart thing. He says, "Look, you're not going to make it dragging me through this wasteland, okay? I'm good. You see this? I got out of the enclave. I've done my job. Now, Tag, you're it. You need to finish this mission. Here, just take my head. It'll be a lot easier to carry than dragging my body. And then let's go." And she's like, "Well, you want me to kill you?" Girl, no. I already took the plan B, baby. What you mean? I know how innocent you are. I'm not going to make you do that.
Let you do that.
Absolutely not. Because again, he's still trying to protect her innocence. Mind you, he's been looking out for Lucy from day one. So no, you don't
dare
have to
you insinuate
make you do that.
I would put that trauma.
I would have you do that
in that
exactly.
What? No, girl, just cut it when I'm dead.
Right.
He was like, "Girl, hold on." He was like, "Here, take this."
I already took the plan B. Like, here, right? Already had the tools set. Here you go. All you got to do is that.
Remember, keep it below here because you want to get this piece.
Right, exactly. And this here again is what I was saying earlier about Lucy. She is not out here badass, able to adapt 100% right away to the wilderness, but she does learn lessons, and when she is given advice, she takes it in and she course corrects. So yeah, she takes a second to get her head together. Okay, I gotta find Dad, and to be able to find Dad, I gotta find Moldever, and this is the only way I'm able to get in front of her. So okie dokie, and she goes to work. And I really love that about her attitude. I think the way that actually, what is her name? Emma Purnell. Or Ella Purnell, something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like how she played that.
Yes, I like her a lot.
Yeah, I do wish we had the science guy a bit longer.
Than in Yellow Jackets. In Yellow Jackets, I wanted to pop Yellow Jackets.
Wait, which one was she?
She was Jackie. Jackets? She was Jackie in Yellow Jackets, season 1. Jackie, who was complaining about everything.
I don't remember. What was significant about Jackie? I don't remember all their names.
You remember the girl who had the baby, who was pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah. Her boyfriend, Jackie's boyfriend, was the father.
God,
and that was her best friend.
That's right. Yes, younger her. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jackie.
Speaking of Jackie, say Jackie 3 times. Here she comes.
So that's who she was. Like, I hated her in Yellow Jackets. She was such an annoying character who whined about everything.
She was.
But she really was. She's so lovable. And even as Jinx, she was really lovable. Mm-hmm. Even as Jinx. So, but yeah, that was absolutely crazy.
It was crazy. You're right. I mean, but look, homie was a real one, though. Homie was a real one.
She did it. Mm-hmm. She did it. Yay. And that's where it ended. I was just like,
and that was the end of the episode. So, coming up next we'll get into seeing a little bit more of the journey, and it's going to be better than this episode. Thanks. For anyone that doesn't understand why we're laughing, go watch Yellow Jackets. Jackie, this is why we're friends.
That shit was highly hilarious.
Oh, I love it.
That was really funny.
You know what? You can't see me, but I am toasting some rum in a glass to you, Lady Jackie. Good job. I appreciate that. Thank you for that laugh. I needed that.
My God. You are correct.
Oh,
my goodness.
100% correct.
All right. But at this point in the show, there are so many mysteries. Did we, and do you remember in this episode if we ever went back to the vaults?
No, we did not.
Okay.
No, the only thing we saw of any type of vault, and actually it wasn't even a vault, it was just that small flashback of baby Titus being rescued from a Shady Pine. Damn it, it's not Shady Pines. Sorry, Gold Girls was in my head for a second. I don't know why. What is the name of that? The name of the place where they found
him? You said Shady Pines, and I was like, that's right. Sand, Shady Sand. Shady Sand.
That's it. Thank you. I knew that was wrong.
No, because in Fallout 4 there is a place called Shady Pines. So I was like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait. No.
Yeah, it has a lot of mysteries, right? And see, and that's what we were saying earlier when we started. They could go a completely different direction with this show, and everything still be relevant for season 2. Like they could get to like season 3 or 4 if they do it the right way, and then loop back to this to tie everything together. Like, because the world is so expansive with how the games are. It's really cool. And to add in like little tidbits from Fallout Shelter, which they've done. So it mixes all of the universes together. they're doing an amazing job with this show. This and The Last of Us, I think, are my two favorite like video game to TV show adaptations.
I'm going to say something controversial. This and Halo are my favorite.
I like Halo too. I haven't finished it, but I have watched a few of the episodes, and I am liking where they're going.
Are my favorite.
I know a lot of folks were upset about Halo, but I'm enjoying it.
They don't understand that single player linear games don't make good open world TV shows.
Yeah, so you have to expand the world somehow.
Exactly. So season 1 was okay. Season 2, season 2 they had me by the ball sacks and the breasticles. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They had me by
ball sacks and the breasticles.
They had me by all the balls. Season 2 is excellent. Season 2 brings it back around to being closer to lore, to like lore accurate. And it's just really good. It's really good. God damn it. They better give me season 3. So those are my two favorite, because I like Fallout for what it is, because Fallout is so kooky and crazy, and they got the tone of it right. Like, yeah, it's some real serious shit happening with like destruction and people surviving and the death and just trying to figure out shit. But this shit is hilarious.
It is. I will say though, for season 2, if they choose to stay in this same universe, the few videos that I've seen, just looking through to find out a bit more about the Fallout game world, there is a character that like ends up having to do like taking over the mantle from his dad. Like his dad ended up going missing, and he had to go find him. And then he ended up going back on ice. So I think that could be a part, or maybe there is some adaptation of that storyline for what is her brother's name?
Norm. Norm.
Yeah,
I had to think.
I think that's what they're setting him up for eventually. I will not explain further than that because we ain't to that episode just yet. It just popped into my head, so I'm hoping that's where they take that. So, but yeah, that was episode 2, and it was great. Let's see. I would give this, out of 10 volts, I'll say, I would give this like a solid 8.75, only because I know I'm going to give higher scores for the rest of the episodes coming.
I thought this was a highly entertaining 8. I enjoyed this episode.
I'll give you that. There's a lot of slapstick comedy, a lot of dark comedy.
And on the side note, they're starting to release a bunch of the behind the scenes. So
I've seen a few of them. Yeah,
it's my favorite to watch because they look like they had a lot of fun filming too. So yeah,
indeed. And I'm
glad. But JD, I'm gonna need you to watch Halo season 2. I promise you will not be disappointed. My feelings were hurt. My feelings were hurt. I was hurt and I was sad.
I agree. Yep. Yeah, and we're about to wrap up too, Jackie. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like on your way out the door. We're trying to get monetized, and we're getting close. So if you haven't watched some of our live streams, go check them out. Get them watch times up for us.
Did I just I thought I accidentally pushed the call button. I was like, wait, hold on. I didn't.
Oh man. All right. So join us on Thursday. We'll be back for some more Shogun.
Yes.
Episodes. What are we on? Episode 7 and 8.
Wednesday? I thought it was the 15th.
Wait, Wednesday. Sorry.
I was thinking like, what, girl, what? Yeah, 7, 8, episode 7, 8.
Yes, I believe it's 7 and 8. Yes. So we will wrap Shogun probably next Wednesday with episodes 9 and 10.
Yes.
And that'll be that. I think that's going to be an awesome time. We'll see if we can get Justin and Heidi back on for the finale episodes.
Yep. And then next Monday will be another. Hopefully, it'll be another Fallout.
Then Fallout. Yes. Episode 3. If all fingers crossed, if all things go well, because we get note out here. Sometimes we be having to take breaks in between our weeks.
Bruh, be falling over.
Seriously.
Falling over.
Sure. All right, but thank you guys for joining us. It is always a pleasure to sit here and chat with you folks about it. We will be back here again on Wednesday, as we said. Do not forget, if you have not subbed to Meeks yet, links are below. Go check her out. Was ist das? Closer,
it is the coffee. Bones Coffee has the Fallout.
Is that like their official coffee?
The Fallout, what's it called? Fallout themed coffee. Yeah, this is one of them. They gave me the wrong box. I'm not going to drink it because it's yucky. I don't want apple pie coffee, but I have it here in my office now. The other ones I've opened and they're delicious. So,
yeah, apple pie coffee does not sound appealing to me at all. No gracias.
My tummy.
No gracias.
My tummy. It's the bloops.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Am I forgetting something? Hopefully Saturday.
What's going on Saturday?
What's going on Saturday? Am I forgetting something from the schedule? Or is that you planning something ominously and not telling us about it yet?
Listen, the apple pie, I was just like, that made my booty hole pucker. I don't want it. That sounds like it might lead to leaky booty. I don't want that.
And on that note,
I'm just saying.
we'll bid you good day. Please remember to eat healthily and don't end up with the leaky booty, because that's just a good look for anybody. All right. Peace.